Dear listeners, welcome back to Drawlords. First of all, thank you to all of those that have taken the time to like and comment over any of our videos. I read them all and try to reply as many as I can. We are steadily growing the channel, which is great because it means more comments, which gives us more shared ideas and more fun at our game tables. So if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing if you are liking what we do. That said, I am thinking about doing a Q&A segment at the end of the video to answer any of your questions in more depth. Or we could do a full video if there's enough questions. That's enough from me. Enjoy our in-world deep dive into the Husks, Guildhalls' take on the undead, from the humble zombie to the mighty vampire, as well as one day a playable race.
Stop struggling.
Unhand me, ruffians.
Why have you brought this creature before me? You are disturbing my counting.
Forgive me, Worm Mother, but this elf has slain one of our own. We seek trial for his crimes. And this thing was with him.
Not the child.
How interesting. A reborn, but a child. Come here, child. Sit by my side.
Please, I will stand trial, but by the unknowable end release the child.
Shh, Master Elf. No harm will come to this peculiar little one. Tell me, do you know what this child is?
Yes, I have an inkling. I have not had an appropriate time to educate them yet. Please, I
You
must...
will face the trial of sundered flesh. Oh, and don't worry. I shall educate this youngling while you entertain us. Little Reborn, do you see those creatures slowly wandering after your dear beloved friend, my new guildling? Those somber creatures are husks. They are poor souls that have been stripped of all thoughts, feelings, and memories. In other words, they have had their soul torn from their body, leaving nothing but, well, a husk. Husks have been around since before even I. Many believe they have existed since the first creatures crawled in the mud and buzzed in the sky, always wandering in search of the only thing that can jolt them from their interminable melancholy march, needing to consume it. Consciousness, nay, life itself, fuels their march, keeps their blackened bones attached, and the void within them smouldering. The constant stream of smoke, a testament to their finite nature. Should their journey not bring them in the way of life, and the coals within their chest quench, they are lost to time, falling where they stand, their eternal march finally finished. Your friend knows that they are not only drawn to Memoriam, but in fact empowered by it. That is why he is yet to use any of his magical abilities that his people are known for utilizing. Oh, you say you know about his people. So, he has told you about his own heritage, but has failed to inform you of your own. Oh, what fun this shall be. Hopefully the elf is not weak enough to be mauled by the husks before he demonstrates the second form of the husks, the Enflamed. Perhaps the most dangerous form of the husks, at least physically. In the way a natural predator is more dangerous than a hunter. To become inflamed, the husk must have first gorged itself on Memoriam from feeding on the life force of Memoriam-rich targets. Then, any spark of ignition causes the transformation. The smoke pouring from its eyes and chest combust into blue memoriam-fueled flames, this giving them temporary empowered strength and speed, as well as a glimmer of intelligence, making them truly formidable. However, the glimmer of a new life is what brings most Enflamed to an end in the most torturous of hellish infernos. The Enflamed have a brief time to satiate its newly kindled soul fire. They must come to terms with their new life and regain control of its own sapience in order to control the memoriam spilling from their stricken bodies. Most inevitably fail. It seems the anguish of being born in such a form is too great, causing a grand eruption, bringing a curtain call to the fleeting consciousness of life. However, should the Husk gain control of its memoriam, compressing it as much as possible, they become the third stage of Husk, the Awakened. Awakened are, in all intents and purposes, functioning mortals with an immortal lifespan. They do have a great hunger that requires a near constant feed of mem, whether that's from feeding on mem from living creatures or knowledge, especially from the great before, is largely irrelevant. Their feeding on creatures is much preferred, as blood seems to have a rebuilding effect on their body, and it satiates their dangerous hunger for longer. Oh look, your mentor has finally decided to use some of his magic. Aha, you see, he has ignited those husks around him. Oh, how exciting his desperation is. Can you see that? Take note on how the husks, even those out of sight of him, have become moving towards him. They sense the mem. Those closest though, they are the spectacle. Witness their wretched movements, their reckless strikes. Oh, how they are striking fear into your friend's heart. Little one, he must have taken real pity on you. Why, you ask? Well, this is what you are. That there is how you came to be, likely slaughtering many in your mindless hunger. You most likely fed on my guildlings, seeing how close you spawned to my guild. Now you will watch your friend helpless to those merciless creatures. While you watch closely, let me tell you of the final stage of your kind, the Reborn. The only ones of your kind that can reliably control their hunger. They have consumed enough memoriam and blood to have regained a near-complete form. The burning pit of memoriam within them has cooled to a controllable ember, their lifespan extended from a few fleeting years of an awakened to decades, millennia even, so long as they drink the blood of the living. Truly terrifying creatures, luckily very few in number. It appears this mentor of yours, what was his name? Zigod, has managed to defeat the Husks. This is most peculiar. However, I am a drake of my word. You are free to leave. Goodbye, for now.
Come, child. Let us get out of here. It is time we went home.